viewers, cutting across to some big breaking update that we're getting from the Apex Court now, where the Supreme Court has refused to stay the NEET PG 2022 examination. And the Supreme Court, in its observations, have also stated that because the stay has been given, because they can't cause hardships to the ones preparing for it for long. The NEET PG examination, remember, had been in the epicenter of the controversy and had been approached to the Apex Court, where a petition had been filed as well. And on that petition, a stay has been given by the Supreme Court. In fact, refused to be given a stay to that petition as well. And the Supreme Court has said that they cannot cause hardships to the ones that have been preparing for the NEET PG examination of 2022 for long. Now, this is the primary breaking update that we're getting from the Apex Court. And we are going to get the copy of the order as well to understand what exactly the observations of the bench have been in this entire matter of NEET PG 2022 examination as well. And tracking this story very closely is our colleague Ananya, who's joining us on the broadcast. Ananya, tell us more about this refusal of granting stay on this petition and what really was the matter. Take our viewers through this entire case.
Well, yes, clearly the Supreme Court was hearing various petitions challenging the NEET PG 2022 examination, and a bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud clearly discussed the matter, saying that a lot of students have been preparing for this whole examination for a long time, and postponing the exams would in fact cause chaos and uncertainty in the minds of those who were preparing for it, and hence the postponement cannot happen for a small category of students. If you remember, the petitions were basically filed because the NEET PG counselling of 2021 and the NEET PG 2022 was clashing in between, and hence a petition was filed to postpone the NEET PG 2022 examination, which is scheduled for May 21. But now the bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud have clearly given a go-ahead, and there would be no postponement of the examination, and the students will have to appear before the court before the examination and take up this examination. In fact, back to the studios.
Well, that's right, Ananya. We had seen how there were several protests as well that had broken out in the national capital and across the country as well. And of course, this petition had been seeking for the postponement of the NEET examination, and now the stay has not been granted by the Supreme Court, and they have cited that this will not be unfair for the people who have been preparing for this examination for a long time, and that is the grounds for which the stay has not been granted by the Apex Court. Remember, the petition had been filed to postpone the NEET 2022 examination as well, and we had seen several protests that were fronted by the students themselves on the streets in the national capital. As well. And now we have Dr. Shyam Jaiswal joining us on the broadcast. Dr. Jaiswal, if I could come to you about the Supreme Court's order that has just now come in, where it has refused to grant the stay on this entire petition and refused to, in fact, postpone the NEET examinations as well. Your thoughts, sir? And we have seen, viewers, how this entire Supreme Court, in fact, has refused to grant the stay on the postponement of the NEET 22 examinations. And we again have Dr. Shyam Jaiswal, who is coming on our broadcast. Dr. Jaiswal, if I could come to you, if you can hear me. We have seen how the Supreme Court has refused to postpone the NEET 22 examination, saying that it will not be fair to the people who've been preparing for it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. The exam has been not been postponed now, that the Supreme Court has denied the plea which was being filed by the aspirants, seeking on that 2 lakh of people. There are very chunk of people are also there, of lakhs of students who've been preparing for the exam for since 1 year, and it will dismantle their preparation. So they have left out the amount of students that were being seeking for the postponement, as they were ineligible and the counseling and the exam was been going together. So they wanted to like streamline this thing, and they wanted to fix it, the delay that has been happened due to COVID, and they have started it. So they said like further, if they postpone the exam, there will be less number of doctors, and the delay which has been happened due to COVID will be not rectified. So they have started, they said by denying it, like no further postponement will be there, and it was already once postponed in the month of March. So it's really a disheartening for the students that were really fighting for the postponement.
Right, that was Dr. Sham Jaiswal, an aspirant doctor, talking to us with respect to this order that has come out, viewers, of the Apex Court, which has denied for the postponement of the NEET 22 examination.